This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook at audiblepodcast.com/TYT. All right, Leon Walker from Rochester Hills, Michigan, is being sued by his wife, who is also seeking a divorce.
Yeah, well, I would think so. Hard not to sue without seeking the divorce, too.
Right. She is suing him because he logged into her email account and found out that she was cheating on him with her ex-husband.
Okay.
Okay, so this woman has been married 3 times. Leon Walker is the 3rd husband, and she was having an affair with the 2nd husband. Okay. Now, she divorced her 2nd husband because he beat her in front of her son, which she had with her 1st husband. Okay.
Okay, so they're all related. So she has a son with the 1st husband. The 2nd husband beats her, so she leaves him. She marries Leon, and then she has an affair with the husband, too, who beat her in front of the son from husband 1.
Right. So
I'm all over this.
So the woman has, obviously issues, right?
Huh.
So now what she's doing is she's suing him for misuse, internet misuse, which in
By the way, if internet misuse is a crime, I am so guilty.
Right. And she could face up to 5 years in prison.
I misused the internet for about 6 minutes when I woke up this morning.
Ay. Right. And he's being considered a hacker, invading her privacy, reading her emails, finding out that, she's cheating on him. And what he actually did is after he found out that she was cheating on him with the 2nd husband, he then took the emails and gave the emails to her 1st husband because he says that he was worried about how violent the 2nd husband is and he wanted to protect the son.
Right, and that's the 1st husband is the father.
Right, the 1st husband is the father of her son.
So it's going to affect her custody, and that's why she's suing him.
Yes.
Well, you know what? She gets to sue him.
That's crazy.
Well,
she gets to sue him. I think it'd be crazy if she won.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously she gets to sue him, but like Cenk and I used to talk about this a lot. Like, when we talk about torture, and I would try really hard to get Cenk to say at what point he would torture, and then finally I got him to, and I don't even know if I would. I was just trying to draw him. If there was ever a time to torture, and it's a scenario that doesn't exist, which is you've kidnapped the kid is buried in snow, and will die, and you've caught the guy who knows where the kid is, and there is literally a ticking time bomb. 40 minutes, 35 minutes. And Cenk's like, and you're not getting anything out of him. All he's got to do is wait it out. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, we now know that if you torture him, he'll tell you where the kid is. He won't tell you where the kid is. But maybe you threaten his family. You do some barbaric act to prevent an atomic bomb from going off or to save this kid. Mm-hmm. And if you do that, okay, maybe that's the right thing to do at some point. It doesn't exist in the Dick Cheney world of torture. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, there was no point in waterboarding him. Or Abu Zadaiba, all you did was retard progress, right? And put troops at risk and don't help solve any problems whatsoever. No evidence at all they get any information from it. But Cenk would say, okay, if I tortured them to save the kid, to prevent the bomb from going off, you got to take ownership of it. You resign, you lose your job. Like, I was hired to enforce the law, I broke the law, I broke international treaties, I tortured, I thought it was the right thing to do at this time, but I'm done. You should fire me, and if you fire me, I have no recourse, and really I should quit. You take it. So like this guy looked at the email, and now he's trying to act and protect the kid. That's fine, but you can't look at somebody's email. You committed wrong looking at the email, so you got to take your lumps.
You committed wrong, but I completely disagree that he should serve any time in jail or pay any fine. The divorce is over. Like, get it over with a divorce and done. I don't think that he should face any type of consequences at all.
Put that guy's picture up again, Dave. I think he should be tortured.
JR made a funny point about this picture. He looks so distraught.
He does look distraught. He also looks superimposed over that background. Like, he doesn't look like he's there. I mean, I don't know why. Why didn't they just get a picture of him in his yard? Instead, they had to take a picture of him in front of a green screen and put him in front of somebody else's yard.
What is he holding? Is that a swing?
I don't know. He's so sad.
Yeah, he's in his backyard. It just snowed. It's cold as hell in Michigan. Ain't no jobs there. Right. And then the little kid swing has a layer of snow on the back of it.
Oh, it's a little
Nothing's there.
He doesn't even have gloves. He doesn't even have a knit.
Or a hat.
He doesn't have a knit hat or gloves. He is fucked. It's the worst possible situation. I feel terrible for this guy.
Audible.com is the leading provider of audiobooks.
In fact, they have over 75,000 titles.
And you can listen on your iPod or your MP3 player. You can listen to it anywhere at any time. It's incredibly convenient.
And they have books in every single genre imaginable. You can get a free audiobook if you go to audiblepodcast.com/TYT.
Totally true.